Hi everybody, in this short video I'm going to demonstrate how you can add a new field to an existing shapefile. So if you remember in your lab 2 folder you are given US county, outline and vertical fields that you can add to your ArcGIS Pro map layout. And when you right click and point to attribute table of these US counties, you are going to see the GeoID field, which is unique per feature, which enables you to join any other attribute table that you can download from any website. But sometimes the world is not easy for us. So if we open one of the tabular data that you might download from one of the governmental websites, you will be seeing the GeoID ID has some extra numbers and string characters before the digit that we have. So I'm just copying for the extra part for the time being, because this is going to be needed when I'm updating this field information. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add that 0, I don't know if it's possible to make it bigger, 05000 US before the GeoID IDs. I don't want to ruin the field, the original field, therefore I'm going to add a new field. And in this field, I'm going to give the field name as the new GeoID and enter. And I will select the type as text. And then I'm going to save this field. We can close this window. And if you go towards the end of the table, you're going to see your new GeoID created. Now I'm going to right click on my new GeoID column and point to calculate field. My input table is going to be GS50 West County, and the new field is going to be my new GeoID ID. And I'm going to write some Python script, so the expression type will be Python 3. And here I'm going to use the field as GeoID ID. So let's write our code. In order to write this, you don't have to, type this actually. You don't have to be an expert. So basically follow the steps that I will be doing. So the code block won't allow you to move further, and it's going to make the definition as the definition of the function as indented. So make sure it's turned blue once you type it. So then I'm going to give a name for my function, and it's going to put the field value as an input. I'm pressing enter, so it's making more indented. This is a thing important for Python, but as I said, if you don't know anything about Python programming, don't be freaked out because it already this code block enables you to write it in an indented form. What I'm going to do in the next line is to calculate the new field value. And this is going to be equal to the field. And, so what I'm going to do is to add 05000 US as a text information and to my field. So what I'm doing here, I'm going to get the field ID, field information, read through the attribute table, and I'm just going to add this part before the field. And in order to sum two strings together, two texts each other, I'm going to use a string function. And then once I do the calculation, I'm going to return the new field value as the output. here, the only thing you'll need to call your right define function by using the geoid ID field. So what it's going to get is it's going to read each row and column information for geoid ID, and then it's going to add this and return the value, and it's going to store it inside the new geoid ID. So let's apply. Voila, we now have the new geoid ID, which you can move here to observe what happened, as we only added 05000 US as an information. So what this Python script enabled us, let's close this Excel sheet. I don't want to save. And I will just drag and drop my, oh, it somehow doesn't add my Excel sheet. Let's try it from here. Okay, documents, downloads. Yep. Oh, yeah, there is an issue with it. Maybe I can just resave it with a different name. Okay, let's save it. This step is not probably not necessary for you, because since I did lots of other scripting on this table, it might be still working somewhere in the background. Okay, and let's close, and I'll go to the documents, courses. Okay, oh, not here. I guess I did. Somewhere it should be. Nope. Okay, I can't find the file. I don't know. I don't want to. Oh, here it is. Let's try to bring it up again. Oh. Take some time. Yep, now we have our Excel table, and I have the geoid ID as well here, and I have the geoid ID like here. Now I can join these two tables by using add join. Here, make sure that you're selecting new geoid ID and the geoid ID from my new table. So now your table has all the tabular information you just downloaded.